Tell me what happened last time.
All right, so the sisters did go back to the Dark Tower after going to their parents' graves, and Miss Jones met us there, and we did find out that yes, the Dark Tower is affiliated with the Tower of Magic now. And time also flew pretty strangely for them as well, especially those of them who went back and forth to the tower to the Tower of Magic a few times, and it's been a lot longer than just 6 years. And we were given the rundown on the Deep One and the Sword People. I'm certain that that will end up well. Confident that that will have a good outcome for those people. The first one to come back was Tom, and we found out that well, apparently Simon's calling his LARPing group the Imperium of Man. Yes, the situation in the Dark Tower apparently is very, very messy. And there's even an exam to join the Dark Tower that we will have to take. But good news, of course, Tom is still available. He must have just been too busy to start dating again. Must have had too many responsibilities. That's the reason why. Caleb and Zane then came next, and apparently Zane is the reason Zane did not get into the Dark Tower, not get into the Tower of Magic, is because he did just almost fucking kill the referee. This is apparently very funny, and we found out that Caleb and Amelia are together, which is very cute, very nice. Amelia came next, and Ungund is the size of a truck now, and does literally eat light, which is interesting. Yes, I do have my notes. Alok has been getting worse. I'm sure from this point onward there will be an improvement. I'm sure we can we'll all be good from here. Damien and Amber then arrived with Calliope, and Damon and Hannah talked, and yes, as it turns out, now Damien 2 years ago did start dating again. And she did talk about, Damien did tell Hannah that well, the thing that Amber and Cass. Oh, I did completely skip over. I think Abigail arrived in the meantime, and yes, her and Cassandra did not really talk, because Cassandra did find out that yes, her and Amber were a thing, but Damien told Hannah that the thing they had wasn't really serious and it's probably over, which, Hannah told Cass about that, and it didn't help. That's when Hannah did blew up and stormed off, and leaving Hannah and Emily alone at a diner. That's when Cass did meet a Blackwell who told her some bullshit about Amber and Abigail, and Cass did confront Amber and was very upset, very accusatory, but was able to keep some semblance of calm and talk to her and find out the truth, which I believe is where we ended it. As Cassandra was planning to go talk to Abigail.
You can go confront her about things you found out. You'll step into this house, kind of like, how are you looking? Like, what's the? Are you trying to maintain your composure so that other people that you might pass by don't figure out anything or have no inkling, or do you just not care?
Yeah, she's trying to maintain her composure, like she was when she came in first.
She give me a cool roll. Meanwhile, remind me where the other two are.
We were letting Cass go blow off steam, and then I think we were also heading back, as far as I know,
Yeah,
but just
so-
a little bit behind.
or on your way back to the Dark Tower. Well, listen, you are definitely trying. You will march to Abigail's room. As you realize you knock on the door, or do you just not just open it? Do you even knock?
Knock then open.
All right. He sort of stands up from the bed. Just kind of glances at you and says, "Yay, so you're still pissed."
Yeah. That's better if we talk now.
Okay.
So, start with how's it been?
You come in looking like that, and that's your first question? Just cut the bullshit and be straight with me.
A few months. You with Amber.
She'll kind of grimace a bit, will nod. And was never nothing really serious. Yeah.
Was it just with Amber, or were there other people?
Listen, you can give me a detect roll. I'll give you a +1. No hurry.
Alrighty. I'll give that a reroll.
You're gambling, man.
I'm a gambling man.
She'll kind of grimace.
The
And-
fact that there's no double all-in options criminal, I would re-roll again if I had the option.
She'll kind of grimace as you realize. She'll kind of like not say anything, but listen, you can probably deduce that. Well, maybe in the first year not, but in the last couple of years, most definitely. Like her thing with Amber doesn't seem to have meant much for her other than probably just temporary comfort. She'll say, I don't think that's much of your business right now.
Is there anyone right now?
No.
So how did it happen with you and Amber?
Sit back down on the bed, shrug. And I gotten close after whole thing, and at the tower spent a lot of time together, and guess one thing led to another. He's a bit too clingy for me though.
Sanji will say, she did seem worried, I guess is the word.
And I just roll her eyes at that. Yeah, she's worried about everything and everyone.
You say it like it's a bad thing.
Saying like it's a tiring thing. Sure, there's gonna be a lot of people out there who are gonna let her fix them. As long as they, know. As long as she puts out, I suppose. There's a visible amount of disdain when she's clearly looking down on her for this.
No, it's not a healthy mindset for her to have either.
Listen, everyone here has told her. I think Damien has literally moved mountains. Kept telling everyone that, well, though she gets really fucked up, I don't think anything's gonna get through that thick skull of hers.
I think Cassandra will actually ask you still mean it? I ask it though. How are you?
Fine as anyone can be in our situation. Listen, I think you went through a lot more shit than I am. This gig we got with friend Alaric and his group of people, pretty good. You do jobs, get to live a comfortable life otherwise. Heck, some people might even look up to us. Not as idealistic as the others, but I'd rather be doing this than God knows what else. Plus, I'll be honest, I don't think they're gonna let people like you and me just walk down the streets without any supervision.
Probably not. Guess it's well, I don't like hearing about apparently everything got a lot worse for everyone. That's good to hear that. Lark, was building still around?
She'll not, Damien handles that shit, but I got sent out on jobs and shit I've seen. Villages fucking raised to the ground. Rifts that fucking spawn in literal monsters. Dealing with an entire fucking bullshit secret society, and that's completely beside the shit in the fucking magic tower. Apparently, though, we have it kind of bad, so suppose it's a, well, not for me, but for others. I think it was a comforting thought that not everywhere in the multiverse, I guess. Life is so shit. And apparently, well, everyone is terrified of Alarix. So if I'm under the protection of the biggest threat around, that gives me some comfort.
Yeah, Cassandra will. She'll give a nod. She'll say, sounds like it was a lot. I wish we could have seen it together.
She'll kind of like nod.
Cassandra will say, Abigail, I'm not gonna pretend like we can just pick up with things left off, but I wanna try if we can do it again.
Give me a speech roll, only a basic difference. She'll hesitate a bit, but she'll nod. As long as I don't have to deal with your jealous ass, I'd be down for that.
Cassandra will laugh a bit. It's a lot to take in all at once. It's
I know. Listen. I've been through worse.
Cassandra will tentatively give Abigail a hug.
Hug you back as downstairs, Hannah, Emily, you arrive finding everyone in the main living room and clearly listening up, like upstairs.
Can we tell who they're listening to?
Well, Abigail is not here, but so you can make that inference. There's like nothing to be heard though. They just seem very on edge.
Mm-hmm. Like they're waiting for like some
Yes.
kind of yelling match or something?
Yes.
Okay. I guess she'll just kind of quietly say, just give them some privacy.
As Zane will say, listen, you don't know how she looked when she went to that room.
No, I do.
Well, listen, I'm not eavesdropping. I'm just waiting to see if I hear an explosion so I can like. This place is not insured, right? It's like looks at Damien. Damien just rubs his fucking temples.
Right, just waiting to run in and save the day, huh?
Zane will be like, oh, well, the gaming room is on that floor as well.
Right. Well, Hannah just kind of like looks around awkwardly, but
Caleb Bull will say, you and your. It's fine. There's not been shouting for 10 minutes. I think we can all calm down.
That's good. Good sign. Yeah, I don't think Hannah's gonna stick around very long. She's gonna go find something to busy herself with currently.
Well, it is late at night. I'm not sure if Damien will kind of look at both of them, and be like, I can show you to your rooms. I'm not sure if you got that covered already.
Right, yeah, it is a bit different.
We've only added floors and 5 more buildings. Come on, I'll show you. Take you to the upstairs, where there's like several smaller bedrooms, like each member, plus a couple that are just empty. Kind of show you to there and be like, oh, take whichever ones you like.
I guess Hannah will go to like the first empty one and just say, "This one's fine. Thanks."
I'll be speaking this one.
He'll nod. If you need anything, well, somebody should be always downstairs. I don't think Zane ever sleeps at night, so.
Yep, I'll let someone know if I need anything. Should be okay.
Yeah, gonna take his leave.
Are you feeling tired at all, Emily? I'm not.
Wait, I think it's already pretty late, right? It's already very fucking night. Because I just came back. Listen, I think resting after today, I think it's it's now. It's been a lot today. How are you? I'm not sure what to say to Cassandra, honestly.
Guess it depends on whatever they're talking about.
All right, If you're not tired, maybe we can check out that gaming room. If you're not feeling tired right now.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I don't know how much I trust Zane's taste.
Listen, if anything, you can treat it as a safari expedition.
Sure.
I never thought Zane would be much into board games.
Poker is a board game.
That's true. You see, okay, if she sees a poker table in there, then I can. Oh,
listen,
no,
it's not just Zane's room. It's fine. No, you'll if you walk there, you'll see there are plenty of board games. There is a weird amount of. Actually, let me double check. Right, I say something.
Got to be historically accurate with our
We do.
wizard game.
What sort of weird board games did they bring back from the Tower of Magic?
Make a funny joke here.
Hey, stop fighting!
No,
I heard that squeak. I heard that
we
fucking
must
cat
fight for supremacy of the living room.
You know
Jonesy's attacking the baby.
they're getting into it if it picks up on the mic.
I don't understand. The baby keeps attacking Jonesy, and she screams. I don't
Well,
he's being so gentle with her.
Listen, that's the thing. Look, they need to establish rules.
Joe, when my 4-year-old nephew pretends to hit me, I do act like I've been shot.
Listen. See, listen. They just need to establish the boundaries. You smack me, I smack you back. Listen. Yeah, listen. There's a couple of board games. I'm not sure if any of you are like board game enthusiasts. But yeah, no,
Probably not.
there are a couple of them. Like they have like fancy fucking, like there's definitely a game of Risk there. But
You guys want to play a 6-hour game of Risk right now?
there's also something like not sure. There's like these kind of like packets of like small cards, neatly kind of like stacked onto a couple of shelves. You like go and pick them up. You will see all of them have these like they're like names, like a short description and like an image on them.
Not like a deck of cards, like playing cards?
No, not like a normal.
It's Pokemon, but the characters don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, part of it is also just exploring the gaming room, like what's gonna happen, like in the last the 6 years we missed.
I mean, if the art's pretty, Hannah will check out the cards.
It is very good art.
Actually, no, it's like 12 years. Actually, no, for 6 years.
They did in the future kill all the AI art and they left the artists to survive.
God bless the regime. God bless the deep state.
I think the log regime is like a morally, like still like a good thing if you take into its account what it's done, both good and ill.
Yes.
And net positive.
Yes, I've done the utilitarian calculus.
But yeah, there's more classical games as well. Like there is in fact a complete poker set there. It is like a fully stocked room.
No, that's the kind of games Zane's into.
Poker? Actually, no, that does check out, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is very like weirdly well organized. Like if you didn't know better, you would say Tom has been organizing this room, but well, that's up to you if you want to assume Tom bothers with such peasantry.
Well, it's not Zane.
Well, the other game theory is everybody has their corner, and like and the question is whose corner is which. With maybe some common rooms in between the fucking different corners.
But yeah, you're gonna go in and inspect this. I'm not sure if there's anything else with Cassandra and Abigail, or we can just kind of fade to black on that one.
I think we can just like fade to black, but more in the way that Cassandra's just going to keep like asking about like what the 6 Years War, what the Tower of Magic was like just keep asking her questions.
Yeah, she is not the best storyteller, so it will be very disjointed. But it does sound like it wasn't the easiest time in it for her as well. She is not and never was a very diligent individual. So studying there was messy from certain points of view, which is why she was literally the last one to graduate, with the exception of Zane. You'll learn that her powers have improved, both in magnitude and control. It is also, but the way she's talking, it's clearly she's trying to like avoid talking about her more. What's the word in English?
Amorous escapades?
Yes, that's the word. Is it really amorous in English?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's trying to like talk around those incidents, which make the entire experience very disjointed and kind of awkward.
I think Cassandra will try to I guess maybe reassure that like well, one, she doesn't need to avoid those topics because Cassandra's not looking for an excuse to get mad. She genuinely wants to know what it's been like for Abigail. And secondly, I can figure out what you're leaving out. I'm not dumb.
Well, that's what she'll detail things a lot more. And yeah, she's had plenty of very similar, like, casual relationships at the tower with, like, different colleagues like that. So she has in fact fucked aliens. But other than that, it sounds like the tower is at the same time a very loose organization. They are strict about certain things, but within the area that they
Don't
give
kill the teachers. Don't kill the teachers, which you think would go without saying, but now that's a firm, hard rule at the entrance.
Yeah, they tend to be more lax in the space they give you to experiment and test, but they have a strict hierarchy. The moment you kind of like you can't just like mess with tutors and stuff like that. Like, and basically once you're like an acolyte, there's gonna be a person above you, sort of as a like acolytes. It's very hierarchical, and it's in the way that people have to kind of look out for each other. So, as an initiate, which is like the people who haven't yet graduated, they tend to be assigned to an acolyte, which is a person who has been admitted, but they're at a very basic level. And you have to learn from them, and they have to learn how to take care of you and help you. So it's apparently like the way this tower seems to function. It's very they tend to decentralize and delegate as much of the teaching as possible until you hit a very high up level, where you start interacting with the magisters, which are like the fucking pinnacle of whatever field of study they have. Which, given the fact that the multiverse, there are theoretically an infinite amount of field studies. There are the more common ones, and then there are the very rare ones. So you kind of start having an idea about that. The way she's interacted with this whole thing is very much how she's been through school, which is like, well, I'm here, I'm doing the minimum amount to pass, and I'm just gonna fuck around. Literally or metaphorically. Not sure if there's any particular areas of interest that you might have.
Not in particular, no.
Yeah, you'll spend most of the night talking with her. And she'll also ask about your couple of days, because those do seem quite impactful. But not sure if the other two want to do anything before they eventually retire to sleep.
Just wasting time.
Emily's only staying up as long as before Hannah gets sleepy and...
Have fun with that.
As, well, morning catches you all a bit tired. You went to sleep very late last night. It's about 11 a.m. when there's a heavy knock on your door that kind of like wakes you up.
On whose door?
On all of your doors, because you are next to each other.
Cassandra will open the door up.
You'll kind of see Amelia smiling, like, it's a bit late, but I was wondering if you want to get some breakfast before it gets cold.
Yeah, I'd like that. Oh yeah, while everyone's here, do you have something to bring up to everyone? It's probably important.
shoot, I forgot about it.
Amelia has like an
Yeah.
eyebrow raised and says, "Is this for like a group gathering or just?"
This is a group gathering because the person who brought us home did extend an offer to keep the asshole who attacked the town and fucked us over out of our world altogether, or at least help us do that.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, with the collective.
But that's a deal she's making with the Dark Tower as a whole.
All
We're
right,
not seriously considering that, though, right?
Listen, I'm gonna discuss it with everybody.
I'll go. Well, that sounds like a thing that even Tom's probably gonna be interested in. I'll gather everyone downstairs. As
All right.
not sure there's any conversations you want to have before the big meeting now.
Yeah. Had a look at Cassandra. So, how'd your conversation go with Abigail?
I mean, it went all right. Can't bridge a gap like that in a single day. I heard some stuff I really didn't like, but don't just give up on something just because something unexpected, something bad happens. Fight for the things you care for, right?
Yeah, I'm glad that it's all right, at least.
Listen, we're always here for you, and holding my thumbs up for you.
Thank you. All right, well, let's get ready, because, got a, deal to put on the table.
Yeah, I'm not exactly looking forward to it.
Listen, Cassandra's just going to say, gotta be honest, if it sounds like all of them and Alaric and the rest of Alaric's people have a lot on their plate, if we can help take one thing off that plate, I think I think we should do it.
I mean, of course, phrasing it that way makes it sound great, but what if this is adding another problem?
Well, that's what we're gonna discuss with everybody. But I gotta be honest, the collector seemed like a straightforward businesswoman, which I think is I guess we have to probably ask Damon and the others. They are more experienced, but the fact that you can negotiate with her is already, I think, putting her in the very small group out there.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't think she's a good person. But also, realistically, I think she's a lot like Simon, where if she just decided to take things, sure, we could like hurt her guys. But can we actually do anything against her when she's like not in the same place as us? Think yeah, it's better to work something out with her and then you have a frame to deal with it rather than just, I don't know, she just exists out there like every other asshole in the multiverse can basically, I guess not literally, but essentially to us, do whatever the fuck they want.
We'll see what everyone else thinks then.
Listen, Grunt, it sounded, when I heard about those sword people, and Cassandra heard about those sword people, it sounded like things were on the up for them. I'm sure it will turn out fine.
Yeah, as listen, you come downstairs as Emilia has been going around gathering all the wizards. As you will just see kind of like on one of the windows, you'll see a Captain Troy outside with the fish girl. Is trying to think he's trying to teach her basketball.
Oh, kind of cute.
That's nice.
Problem is I'm running into the X-Men problem, like getting anyone. I don't think anyone else was here.
No, the only people who were here besides Troy who weren't wizards was Haley, but like I imagine Haley's doing work. It's been 6 years. I don't think she'd be staying here.
Yeah.
Same with Onyx.
Yeah, no. Listen, Onyx does come by regularly, but yeah, okay. As you all kind of gather and much larger now living room of the house. Everyone is kind of like seated wherever they could on the couch, armchair. You have some places you can also take a seat. As
All right.
yeah, they all kind of like look at you expectantly.
All right. So to get home, we had to make a deal with a lady called the Collector. Looked like a demon. Don't worry, we still have our souls, I think. But we made a different deal with her. Traded her something we found in the place we got sent to. But she did make a second offer to have her operations, her men, work to keep Simon out of our section of the multiverse. That's a deal she's offering to the Dark Tower as an organization, and Cassandra will pull out the contract.
Damien's gonna frown him. It's like, that's what does she want in exchange?
Well, the thing is, she does not. Sorry, go on.
Kind of just like exclusivity, wasn't it? She wanted
Yes.
business partnership, whatever that means for her.
She doesn't really have much in the way of magical friends, magical associates. And when we interact with the wider multiverse, she wants it to be through her. Exclusivity, like Hannah said, which to be fair, maybe in 6 years you all have met nicer people. I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't seem like there's many people out in the multiverse who are worth talking to or want to talk to us.
To be fair, we don't really know much of anything.
Damien's gonna shake his head a bit like, she has quite a reputation. I'll assure you, find it hard to believe doesn't have access to magical experts.
I think the second intention might also be Alaric, because I'm not sure if she knows about him. I'm not sure how public that is.
It's very hard not to know about Alaric at this point.
Yeah, so in that case, I think that might be the second intention. Getting a foot in the door, so to speak, with a friendly Time Lord, which apparently is I think he might be the only one out there. From the way that...
You'll nod at that
Yes.
assumption.
Alright, I see what's correct. I guess what's...
Yeah, no. The Archmage told us that we should not mention any affiliation with Alaric at the tower, because that might have probably jeopardized all our attempts to join.
In that case, I think it goes to you, because again, I'm not sure how many other people you have that you are talking to out there besides the tower.
That many. He'll kind of like pick up the contract and get himself. Well, I think it's this exclusivity clause does just mean that I'm pretty sure I gave you like a amount of time. Was it 10 years?
I think it was something like 10 years, then it can be renegotiated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Say. I think it's a still. Yeah. I don't think he has any wizards on retainer. And, well, as he like puts it back on the table. I think that means she sees great potential value in us. Which is both good and a bit scary. This deal implies that anything we need, want to purchase goods, supplies, information, we have to go through her, vice versa. Any magical requirements, any magical jobs she has to first go through us. And only if we turn it down, we don't have the capability, and should go for other sources. So I'll tell you right now, this is not a contract. You break this, I've heard what happens to people who break the contracts with her.
Well, you mean someone called the Collector is a scary person? I never would have guessed.
I'm gonna laugh a bit at that. I'm much more terrified of her than I am of the spider that eats life.
Yeah, no, the demon of Sespheric did not help, and apparently she has many employees and stuff.
I mean, I think it's safe to say that I don't trust her, and I don't think we should take this deal. But clearly, we are, she gestures to herself, Emily and Cassandra, are not the Dark Tower anymore. Or yet. So it's...
I mean, your opinion is not still like, it's just a formality, come on. Everyone gets a vote on this. You included.
Cassandra's gonna say. Yeah, Cassandra will say. Listen. Am I saying I trust her? Am I saying I think she's a good person? Am I saying that she won't try to find ways to make the contract worse when it comes up to renegotiate for it? No. But one, I don't think she's going to just leave our home in her interest in it just if we don't make a deal. Could be she could go to someone else, someone who we don't trust or doesn't have the world's interests. Secondly, if thinking what you're saying, it sounds like she's fucking scary, but that also sounds like the saying that she can keep Simon and his the fucking Imperium is what he's calling it completely out. That doesn't sound like bullshit.
I don't like negotiating when I'm on the back foot. So I think we should counter propose.
I mean, of course, we can always do that, yeah? What are you thinking?
Make a deal that's less restrictive. You try to get the same benefit of having her interfere with that guy's plans. I'm not gonna argue for exclusivity, but well, I'm willing to bite the bullet. I'll work as her magical advisor full on time. And we throw in potential friend relationships. Alaric as well. And I think honestly that might be what she's after. So we're just cutting down this bullshit.
Is that something we really just want to offer out?
I mean, again, Damien has a point. There's no way she has not met a bunch of wizards on call, especially if she has reputation. There's no point to beat around the bush.
And, I mean, bringing Alaric to this from the outset isn't the worst thing. He said, like, bad things happen to people who break contracts with her. What can she do to Alaric, though?
Damien will also say, I've hanged out with very powerful people. Not just Alaric. I've spent many months working directly underneath one of the archmages. I've handled negotiations between some of the weirdest individuals around. I can learn more from her than she can learn from me. We get what we want, which is somebody interfering with Simon, his fucking business. She gets what she wants, which is an in with Time Lord. Don't give that to her. Fucking dangle it like a cat on the fucking stick and, well, get as much as possible before I have to deliver on my end. Worst she can do, send in some of her goons here and, well, I don't think that will benefit her negotiations long term, plus my knowledge, that's not how she operates.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Until one of us messes up and then you have to deal with the consequences.
Fine with that. I trust everyone here. Zane will be like, is she hot though? Philip again smacks him over the head.
I think that's a game too hard for you to play. I think that's playing with fire.
Listen, Damien's like super busy. I think I can take notes.
I think that's playing with actual hellfire, considering how that she's a demon. I don't
No,
think she
that
will
just
be that.
sounds like you're telling me it's worth it.
The more you try and dissuade him, he's just gonna see it as a challenge.
That's true.
Damien will be like,
I should.
Zane, I'll make you a deal. You graduate the test. You pass the test to Tower of Magic. I'll assign you as the envoy to the collector herself. And yes, I'm sure she is very hot. In fact, I'm sure these three that have seen her can probably confirm that, right, guys?
Cassandra will actually say, I think I'm the only one who has the orientation to confirm that. Yes, she is.
You're right, Hannah. I should describe her as an ugly hack. Maybe this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Zane kind of like looks a bit annoyed, but not dissuaded. Caleb just shrugs, puts a hand on his shoulder, like, nah, man, No way you can get that. It's like, oh, I can listen. I can graduate. I'll listen. We're on, Damien. You back out on this though. I'll remember it. I'll like nod a bit amused. So he'll look at you three, Damien. We'll look at you three and say, "Do you have any means of contacting her?"
Were we given a means of contacting her?
I think she just kind of gave you some time to think, and it's the idea is that she will
Yeah.
approach you after a
Yeah.
couple of days.
Yeah, she said. Okay.
Cassandra will just say. It's more like she told us like we'd have time to think on it, so I imagine a few days. One of
sure.
her will probably stop by.
Yeah, she did mention that she already sent someone out to punch Simon in the face. So I imagine probably that guy might even show up.
I'll look a bit surprised. Oh, wonderful. More.
Oh yeah, I
More.
should probably also tell all you guys. Also, real quick, before I forget, there was a guy in town called Mr. Knight. He tried to deliberately, I think, piss me off about things that had happened.
When?
Last night.
Damien's fucking face just goes pale as he stands up. He casts a spell immediately as you see several like shadows form around him as several birds just fly out and phase through the house and disappear.
You know who that is?
You've heard reports of a similar guy. Caused a lot of trouble. Why is he here? So he'll ask for a description to just confirm his suspicions.
Yeah. Cassandra will give the description of him. Yeah.
God. Yeah, he caused a bit of trouble in New York not that long ago. Not exactly sure what his agenda is, but it's like a lunatic. Apparently is capable of some form of magic. Do not, if you do talk with him, be very careful. Can get hostile quite quickly.
All right, noted.
Don't talk to strangers. Got it.
He attacked some of like Alaric's people in New York. Barely got out alive. I actually had a personal encounter with him. He ran away.
Well, if he ran away back then, I think as long as we don't antagonize him or fall for his bait,
Yeah, he's gonna like suddenly like almost like give a 1,000-yard stare as the Emilia will just kind of look at him and be like, "Oh, that again." Well, she like gets out and kind of like claps her hand. Everyone, you know what to do. Inform Troy outside before we leave.
can someone explain what's happening?
Tom will step in as he hasn't, not as combat proficient. The other seals, as everyone's like starts moving very rapidly, he'll say, Damien has a ability now that can, well, remote use some of his spells in combination with his summoned animals. And well, procedure after the invasion is that if he detects something, we all need to mobilize. When we specifically talked about this guy calling himself a knight or something, he was labeled as one of the multiversal threats. We need to respond immediately.
Well, yeah. Okay, let's go.
Kind of like look at you, Train, like those if you want to get a piece of the action. Follow Zane over there. Be sure to not get caught in the crossfire.
I'd rather do something than sit around and I don't know.
Yeah, no, listen, you'll have to move quickly as... Now listen, he said Zane because he's like, well, listen, he'll balance each other out, but you can technically go with... They're all kind of going in different directions, as Damien is just fucking sitting on the couch, staring at the fucking ceiling. So you can go with any one of them, or split apart as well if you want.
When you mention Zane, if he balance apparently if he knows that if he
You know
thinks
Zane's fucking dumb but strong, so... Could be smart for him.
Yeah,
I'm leaning more towards sticking together, but if you guys want to split up, we can.
Yeah, listen, Cassandra will go with Zane. Others are free to come, as she'll say. All right, listen. Keep my head down. Help others where I can. Don't let Zane do anything dumb. Listen, piece of cake. How hard can that be?
Almost not.
all right, let's go for it.
Zane will kind of look at you, you go outside, you follow him. He's like, I don't need babysitters. I can't believe that.
Listen, Zane, I think you are our babysitter because we don't have fancy combat spells. I mean, we do have like the little balls, but we're not the.
I'm not that
we're not
stupid.
the-
I'm not
Listen,
that
listen,
stupid.
Tom. Listen,
Okay,
Tom.
maybe Emily's gonna lie to you. Like that's what Emily's here for. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. I don't care about that.
Look, wouldn't you rather have somebody around who can heal you if you get hurt? Because then I can help with that.
Yeah, but like, you know, yeah, that could be argued for everyone. It's in the
Listen,
car.
listen, Zane. I think I want to learn in action. And he said, "Listen,
Yeah, listen, you'll get in the car with him, as there's gonna be one crow that's just gonna like sits on the hood. As the moment he starts the engine, it kind of like starts flying, and he'll start driving after it. As listen, you notice everyone in town fucking getting into their house, and just like the windows are getting, you see like these fucking metal covers being let down. Like the town is going in full fucking alert mode.
How normal is something like this?
Doesn't happen that often, but after like the incident, I don't think people are taking chances. Everyone here is technically in the know, so they have to keep in their shelters until the threat is gone. So yeah, listen, you'll drive out as you'll suddenly kind of like follow the crow off-road as he starts kind of driving through the dirt for about 5 minutes before he like pulls a stop, and you will see a Blackwall with like an umbrella sheltering him from the sun as Zane gets out of the car, as presumably all of you do.
Yes.
It's Blackwall say, "Now, can you please tell your friends not to kill me?" Zane is like, you can see like the hair on his head is like kind of like standing up as the electricity is starting to rush through his body.
I don't know if they're gonna listen to me, dude.
Just wanted to talk with you three. Come, like, is this a man? Just because I had some problems with people, and you just see Zane like hurl this like lightning arc, as Blackwell is just gonna raise his hand, and you see it sort of redirect itself into a nearby patch of ground as it explodes, a resounding boom. Just tell your friend to calm down. If I shoot back fire, then you're just gonna be more upset at me. Up to you if you wanna stop, Zayden.
I think Hannah's gonna look at Cassandra because you're the one who's talked to him.
Yeah, Cassandra's gonna say, I don't think you're really that honest with me. I don't think I want to talk to you again.
Okay, so I made a little joke. I can't be that petty. Come on, listen. I'm gonna be here like kicking Simon's ass for you. That should count for something.
This is the guy that she sent?
Oh, I was already here technically. Yes, I am the contractor. As he like deflects another lightning bolt. Would you please tell him to stop? I can't have a conversation if the explosions just keep happening. Plus, the others are probably on the way, so we have about 5 more minutes.
Can I roll a detect on that?
Yes.
I'll spend an adrenaline I tactically got before this. Okay. I'll re-roll.
Listen, he does want to talk. He doesn't have any hostile intention. Now, is this the talk to like just annoy you more? Maybe, but he doesn't have any hostile intentions.
He wants to talk. When he says like he's working with the collective, does that seem like bullshit?
No, that's honest.
Oh my fucking god! Cassandra just gonna say, "Oh my fucking god, you're telling the truth, aren't you?"
This is why I was talking with you last night. Come on, listen.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, Zane, just stand by for now. Right, let's see what he wants.
So give you a slow nod, but won't take his eyes off of him. Say, okay, now before others arrive and attempt to kill me again. Yes, I'm the one in charge for your safety. I've been told that if Simon steps foot on Earth, I am to kill him. I will attempt to do, of course, whenever you finalize the contract. Right now, he's not here, so... Well, I'm not sure if you're gonna renegotiate. Although he does keep popping in and out, so... Might wanna hurry on that.
Oh. When the collective sends somebody to talk about the contract, we'll have an answer.
Well, she usually gives people about 3 days, I think. Just make sure you have everything set up and done by then. That's not what I'm here. I'm here to, well... This will sound kind of weird to you two, but you do send this message to your boss. From here on out, I declare publicly that I will be burning down those comic books. And I will not be resting until I find something else to occupy my time with.
Grunt.
What?
Didn't Onyx tell us about someone attacking her comic books?
There was an event.
I promise, I don't know if Onyx told. Oh, we know Onyx sees comic books, but I promise, I don't think Onyx mentioned like anyone trying to burn the comic books. I don't know how long Black Bolt's been doing that.
Yeah, I don't. I was gonna say I don't
I,
think.
I don't remember it. I don't remember it.
I
No.
was about to
Did she
say,
not?
no,
Okay.
No, because the burning
No.
has been happening quite recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cassandra will just will just say, "Fucking what?"
He will understand. Trust me. Ah, shit! As you just see this massive fucking. It's like a shadow that dawns upon you as you look behind and you see like this massive spider, like the size of a fucking building block, marching down. He's like, "That's my cue to leave," and he like tips his hat and just disappears in a puff of flame. As the ground slightly rumbles before the spider slowly merges back into the shadows.
That's a big fucking spider.
Zane will say, "Yeah, it gets bigger in the day, smaller at night."
Cassandra is going to wave at the spider, kind of just like slack-jawed, and just say, "Yeah, need to roll up. Hi, Ungon. Assume that's you."
Well, it is like dissolving into the shadows as it will certainly looks at you, and well, now that it's fully sized, you can listen. If anyone wants to give me a no roll, a basic difficulty.
I will.
I will.
I tried.
That's the spider wave back.
No.
Well, no, but it does like notice you, and like clearly like sees you, and there's like it's like the way it moves its fangs in like a chitterish way, although you're probably not going to be able to understand what it's saying.
Oh.
But it definitely reacts to you, and I'll be honest, for Emily and Cassandra, this is not really a spider. It like resembles one, but there's like so many aspects about it that are like different anatomically. Yeah, it is gonna slowly merge as you'll see the others rushing towards you. As Caleb will be like, "Yeah, where's the guy?"
Teleported away.
Teleporting away, and okay, so two things. I sadly don't think he's bullshitting. One, he might, in fact, because he's a contract with the Collector, he might be the guy the Collector uses to beat up Simon. Also, secondly, he mentioned something about burning comic books. Apparently, like, I don't know, he wants a lot to know he's going to do that.
He declared his war on those comic books. He will not rest until they're gone.
So fucking great.
Yeah.
Another insane man.
I'm gonna be honest. This is the second time I've talked to this guy. I'm going to say I don't think he has a goal.
And he already said he was here already anyway.
He did say he wanted to talk, and it certainly wasn't about working for the Collector. I don't know. It seemed pointless to me.
No, I think it was the comic book. I think that's all he wanted. That if he declares war on those comic books.
It's just all of us will do a sweep of the town, go back and tell Damien, I don't want to deal with these nut jobs.
So
I guess let's make sure he actually left.
Did you not hear me?
No.
Oh damn. No, because he said like everyone, let's do a sweep of the town, and you three go and inform Damien of this.
Oh no, we did not hear
Holy
that.
shit.
no,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
nothing came through.
Yeah, he basically.
The last thing we heard is, "I don't want to work with these idiots." Damn. Then you were silent. I was like, I don't know if he's walking away from us. What he's doing?
No. He basically told you to inform Damien. He doesn't want to deal with the fucking lunatics. The rest of them are gonna sweep the town to make sure he actually left.
Yeah. Can do.
Actually, do you mind if I help out?
She like looks a bit confused. And Amber will just say, yeah, that's fine. Come on.
She'll say thank you to Amber and follow.
Caleb's like, he like kind of like talks with Zane's like, heck, magic? He's like, I don't know, man. Girls are weird.
The intellectual.
Zane truly is the philosopher of the Dog Tower. You know, if he was, if we got him to drink a bit more, he'd be the Diogenes of the modern day, truly.
Yeah, no, listen, Hannah, you can walk with Amber around. The other two can return back to the building itself. As Hannah, you are walking, and Amber will say, things still awkward?
Yeah, definitely.
You like talk with him?
Briefly, I guess.
That bad.
I don't know. He's acting like everything's normal. It's been a very weird 3 days for me.
She'll nod. Like, it was weird for us, but had some time to adjust.
Yeah, I kind of got sent to the I don't know, execution realm. Returned in 2 days. Find out my parents are dead. It's been 6 years or more for some of you guys. That it's been more years for my boyfriend who thought I was dead for the entire time, and he's been seeing someone for the past 2. Yeah, I think it's been a lot.
Do you like talk with anyone about this, or is this the first time you're actually venting about it?
No, I've been trying to avoid it.
Well, I'm a neutral party, so if you want me to listen to you a bit more, we can take the long way around.
I'm not gonna sit here and complain the whole time. I just wanna...
No, I think you should. I think it's perfectly reasonable.
I appreciate it, Amber.
I'll kind of give you a smile and nod.
Ow! Tilly, Jesus Christ.
Sneak attack.
Because you're not giving...
She wants the pizza so bad.
I can't.
Too far.
Mother is cruel. Watching me starve as she gorges herself.
Yeah, you'll walk.
Stuck into the box as I waste away.
You two will walk around town. Well, she will listen to you. She'll... Not sure. What's Hannah's like? Well, biggest things she'll vent about.
But she's not exactly sure how to feel about it. Like, logically, it makes sense to her that, like, it's been probably 10 plus years for him. But it also, like, feels weird and awkward for her because she hasn't had that transition period, I guess.
She will say, like, well, I'm not sure if you... Maybe you should talk with him about it once. Maybe process things a bit for yourself. He is, has changed a lot. Somebody had to step up a bit, and well, I like the guy, but Tom's not really a full person.
No. What do I talk to him about?
Honest, I'm not very good, I think, at relationship advice. All my relationships crumble, or I find out they weren't really were mostly in my head. Best one, but like just be honest with him. Tell him how you feel, and I'm not sure what you want going further.
Really don't know that either. I guess I should figure it out.
Or at least, well, if you want, I can tell you about his girlfriend. I'm not sure if that's gonna. Not sure if you're into gossip or not.
I'll be honest, right now, probably not gonna help.
Well, up to you. Listen, man, she gossips with Emilia about other people. She gossips with Zane about literally everyone. Listen, she was about to say, listen, I don't think they're getting along that well. Listen, there's many cracks. It's it could easily put pressure and break this couple.
Oh
This is what a Fallout New Vegas failed speech check looks like. This is what rolling on that one looks like in both.
It's each 25 out of 50. So, I mean, do you want to talk about how great his girlfriend is in bed?
Well, that's the thing. Listen, I fucking, we can crack that relationship like a fucking egg. Our minds to it. Well, listen, this is a Zane scheme.
It's okay, Zane. Amber will invite Zane, don't you worry. They all built the fucking task force. SEAL Team 6.
Well, then, I suppose you'll have to get to see her for yourself.
See her? Is she at the Dark Tower?
But she visits with Onyx now and then. I was just trying to, well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to help you.
The fact that you even bothered to ask at all does mean a lot.
Listen, I'll be honest. You three coming back, is definitely, well,
Unexpected?
I mean, definitely. It's just that things were settling in a bit of a rhythm, so. I think it's gonna be a good thing long term.
I mean, if you say so.
At the very least, I can distract myself. You do realize I have a child now to raise.
What?
Yeah. Alaric gave her to me. Help adjust to a more normal society.
There is so much that we've missed.
Yeah, and wanna hear the really wild part?
Yeah?
The child's dad. We hooked up a couple of.
So-
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not your kid, but it is the kid of somebody that you previously were with?
So the kid's not like fully human either. It's like she was saw her like Calliope.
Calliope?
Yeah, that's her name, the fish girl.
Yeah, I saw her. So she.
So the dude, her dad, he was tricked into here's the awkward part, by another fish person who looked like me, tricked into, well, fucking with her.
That's so messed up.
Yeah. And and then she gave birth to well, several offspring, several children. And well, Alaric was very vague with the details. It sounds like very gruesome, especially from what Calliope told me. They were like made to. They were trying to like get a certain gene by having many children rapidly, and then they were making the children kill each other so that they would grow stronger.
Oh my god, that's awful.
She escaped. Basically, killed one of her siblings and then ran away by embracing this like weird godlike being, like offering her power and telling her to kill anyone who stands in her way. She has a lot of.
All right, you lost.
The whole.
All right.
whole
the
thing.
fuck?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying you three being here and talking with you, hearing about your problems, very nice distraction.
Yeah, you did lose me a bit there at the end, but I guess it's a good thing that she got away.
Yeah, so Alaric asked me and well, all of us who are gonna be here to help her adjust. She is quite aggressive.
Yeah, she didn't seem very friendly from the quick interaction we had.
Apparently she's getting along with Troy.
That's a start. I feel like he's difficult to not get along with.
He said something about military discipline, but I didn't realize that involved playing basketball.
I don't know, maybe it's a team thing? No, I don't know. Would that make sense?
I'll shrug. Yeah, sometimes I worry about the guy. Seems like he's just latching onto anything he can. We kind of have to leave him a lot here alone. He also feels partially responsible for the town getting burnt down. So many people dying.
Yeah, it's gotta be tough.
There was that incident last year, which I still not sure what happened. Alaric paid a visit with some people from his group, and like something happened. Troy just kind of like was not in his usual self, you know.
But you don't know what happened?
He wasn't very open about it, and there was no real time to talk. They all get deployed all the time across the globe for unknown periods of time. I didn't get too much time to talk with him.
Right, you guys must be really busy then.
She nods. The reason we came back is because you returned. Otherwise, I don't think us even would be here.
Really? Are you out that often?
Nods. Mostly Tom and Mr. Jones that stay here. Alaric said he'll probably gonna show up as well. He just needs to clean up the other several sites where the fish people attacked.
Oh, that's right. You guys were out dealing with like a crisis or something, right?
She nods. There's still several locations that weren't properly responding. So I had to go there personally to.
How bad is it?
Well, the place I was stationed at was we repelled them completely, but not sure about the other locations.
Well, hopefully we're not keeping you from anything too important.
She'll chuckle and nod. I suppose if the world was ending, we would be given at least a phone call.
You'd hope.
You'll eventually start making your way back, unless there's anything else you would like to discuss with her.
No, I think that's good for now.
I can mind blast you with more random fucking wild as shit.
We'll microdose the mind blasting.
It's okay
yeah,
after the session.
yeah.
You got the full load, baby.
Cassandra and Emily, as you return back, I'm not sure there's any conversation between you two before you speak with Damien.
Nothing on Cassandra's end.
As you enter the house, and he has seemingly regained his consciousness back. Kind of looks at you two, says, everything all right, I assume?
I think so. They're doing a sweep to make sure he's actually gone. Two things. One, he claimed he's a contractor for the collector, which means he might end up being the guy to kill Simon if we actually sign a deal. I don't think he was bullshitting on that part. I think that was actually true.
I'm not sure how much we can negotiate for. I promise it.
That's
that's
a
gotta
non-negotiable condition. I'm gonna have to talk with the woman. I'm not gonna have that guy be our fucking helper.
Okay, good. Thank God. I was about to say. Maybe we talked to her about that.
And
Yeah.
the other thing, and this is the thing he actually made a big deal out of, he really wants Alaric to know that he's going to keep trying to burn some comic books.
He just has the most annoyed look you've seen on him ever in your life. Of course, yes.
Has this been a long-term thing?
No. He's trying to burn Onyx's collection. At the
Why?
failed attempts. I don't know. I think it's just to make her sad.
My God, the fucking man has the note to ask me if I'm that petty.
This is well, call him a man. This is a demon that kidnapped some family's parents to only tell them that they are neighbors now. And he kidnapped the parents by taking them from the 3rd floor into the basement of. I don't. He's not a master schemer.
A sane individual,
Yes.
not one for rational decision making. I see.
One of the conditions to free the parents was for them to burn down the comics. Has sent another homeless man, gave some drugs and some coupons. Right, Oh. This is why I'm not gonna accept any help from him if that's. I suppose we'll talk with the collector about that.
Yeah. Listen, it sounds like he made it sound like he's just a contractor anyways. I imagine the collector has other people. She has to have it.
I mean, we literally met her another guy.
If she's completely dependent on him, I don't know how successful she could have been.
I mean, we literally met Blackjack as like another guy, and like we also met like the secretary. So yeah, she cares more than him. I think she might. I think he was just only one close by to punch Simon in the face because he already mentioned he was here anyway. And since he did this for a while, I think the only reason she told him to punch Simon was because he was here. And I assume he still must do his job to like pay rent. Did not get fired by her.
I'm not sure. It's not the bet I would take. In fact, I would bet it if he found it amusing, he would betray her in an instant.
That is true, but I'm betting on his Actually, I'm not sure if he has. I assume he must have self-preservation because you can't survive for long with.
You kill him, he will just teleport out of here.
Oh.
I was gonna say, considering he just did it, his public goal to keep antagonizing a Time Lord.
Actually, no, mind, you are right. Yeah,
Maybe he doesn't have self-preservation.
Maybe he's just lucky or something that makes him survive, I guess.
I mean, I assume he might just have a thing like Simon did. Simon got his skull cracked open, and apparently he's still around.
He is also graduate of the Tower of Magic. Apparently he had a reputation even back then.
So I was about to say, is he a member in good standing?
No.
Okay, thank God. But I'm surprised he managed to get through class without being without being kicked out.
He is, I was told, a competent magician, although he... Well, the reason they expelled him was that he has a primal source of magic. He can just cast spells normally. He just chooses to siphon the living energy around him.
The fuck?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. You told me he's a demon, so I guess sadism fits the bill. I suppose some stereotypes are completely correct.
He tried to, well, kill one of the archmages. Why he got completely expelled.
Okay. I should really assume. I kind of assume to survive, you must be competent, or at least have like some sense of.
Well, Emily, if again, Damien said he has like the same thing I guess Simon has, which if I knew, like, I literally just basically could not die because I made a deal with somebody.
Yeah, I suppose.
I think I'd also maybe be a lot more reckless.
Just who gave him that deal though? Who keeps him around? Is that like an even bigger asshole? What was funny?
There are, I suppose, there are uses you can have from a agent of chaos. You send him here and he just shits in your garden all day long.
I suppose that's true. If you live far away.
I suppose, I mean, when you think about it, he's the one you are the one person he can't fuck with, because I assume you can just choose to not bring him back from the dead.
Will not.
So, I mean, if you're the type of person to offer that deal to him anyways, you probably got a lot of enemies. I guess I could see, like, you're not losing any friends by hiring him, and you're keeping yourself safe, I guess.
Politics of the multiverse are complicated and hard to grasp when you only have certain pieces of the puzzle.
I suppose that's true. It's very big, and God knows what his history is.
Just his God, suppose I have to give a call and tell them to reinforce the security. As the door will open, you'll see someone walk in. Someone you don't recognize, you've never seen before. The cogs just keep turning.
Karina, is this you?
Always someone's turn. Yeah, you'll see a blonde young woman walk in. Bit of a kind of smile. Seems to be in a good mood, and it's like stops, kind of stares at you too.
Hi there.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
Damien will say, Karina, these are Emily and Cassandra, the people who came back. Like, oh shit!
Hello, nice meeting you.
Shake both of
Hey,
your
yeah,
hands.
nice to meet you.
Oh shit! Damien will kind of nod awkwardly.
What's this about?
You're like
Cassandra is actually just gonna say, Hannah kind of talked about it, Emily.
Okay, what did he talk about when it was BRB? What? Wait, what?
Did it come up yesterday? Like Hannah did mention, like.
No one fucking asked her. No one
Okay,
gave
I'm
a
sorry.
shit.
I thought it came up. I thought it came up during the conversation with Cassandra.
Karina will say, you're Hannah's sisters, right?
Yes.
I am Damien's girlfriend.
Oh, that's why Hannah didn't want to come back.
Please tell me, Damien, you've actually talked with her about this? Kind of like looked down at the ground. Talked, but it's still. I'm giving them time to adjust. Oh my fucking god.
Cassandra will say, should be noted for us, it was only it was 2.5 days. It's we've only been back for a day.
Holy shit. I'm sorry, my condolences.
Sometimes it's better to, I think. No,
Yeah, listen, I'm not gonna look, Damien, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but I decided not to wait to talk to.
yeah, sometimes better to rip off the band-aid. Yes.
I don't think there's ever gonna be a good time to talk about it.
And I think letting an infection fester is much worse. Oh god, I think I know what she was starting.
Well, they might be nice to you, but I'm not. So if you don't talk with her, I swear to God, I will kick your ass and I'll put you in front of her. I'll make the situation like 10 times more awkward. I'm gonna go grab her drink. She like just heads into the kitchen. She like just sighs as she leaves.
I think Hannah's with Amber right now.
Still not. He'll kind of mutter to himself. What another? Well, stand up. I would rather negotiate with the collector and like 10 other giant space assholes than this.
Yeah, I see it, but still, she has a point. I mean, it's not going to be pretty, but it's.
But even say to her, like, you know how bad it's been for you. Like, I don't.
I mean, be honest with each other's pain. Yeah, it's awful for her. In 2.5 days, the entire life's gone, and then like her sister, she doesn't even have a piece of it left to hold on to, but how many years was it for you? Tom told us that, especially you've had a lot of time dilation.
Yeah, probably like more, probably I feel more, at least a decade or more. I feel like.
He'll shake his head. No, I don't. I only count time passed on Earth. You visit a couple of places and you realize that time is very malleable. It means
Yeah,
nothing.
Okay, and still years you mourned, you moved on. It's what people. It's what's expected that people will do if tragedy happens. That's like it's an awful situation, but I don't think, unless I can't speak for her, I don't blame you for that.
Just be honest for a second, like you found someone else in the many years that passed. That's, I mean, just
Listen, if you want, you can both give me a detect roll. You'll have a +1 because you know him.
the Iron
The
Sworn,
solution was just that easy, unfortunately.
the Iron Sworn bond system.
Oh, there you go. Well, listen. Problem. The reason why this is so difficult, you realize, like, yeah, he did mourn, but that doesn't mean his feelings just kind of like fucking snapped away. He is in a very
they're still-
conflicted headspace right now.
They're still both. Oh my god, as Emily will realize.
Like, yeah, exactly. He mourned. He went through the loss. It was a shit time for him. But now she's back.
Oh god. Oh lord.
That's Andrea on that's going to say, I think you're going to need to talk with both her and both Hannah and what's her name?
Karina, I think. Yeah. Karina.
Good, because that is definitely not a topic that can wait. In
Yes.
fact, I think that's a topic which will get worse.
Unless you want
It's
to.
not discussed. I'm not going to say resolve that. I don't know how to resolve that. I'm going to be honest. I'm not sure how to resolve that. But
Listen, we can be there to help moderate, but yeah, unless you want to avoid one of them forever, you cannot get away from that.
He'll nod.
Listen, we can be there to help and assist, definitely, because first we care for both of you, and yeah, Karina also doesn't. Again, it's a dark situation, but we'll work through this.
out of character. Jill, don't drag you into this. Jill, this is your core character conflict. What am I dragging you into? I'm dragging you into the game.
I suppose you could say it's fine, Damien. You can move on. You can fuck the Polish woman. Your problem solved.
Listen, at the very least, he's not doing it on your grave. Fine, we're already better than X-Men.
That bar is literally in hell.
Yes. Don't worry, he's not Scott Summers. Luckily for you, you've done the cosmic bullet. Listen, it never gets better with X-Men. It only just gets worse. There's no cock plot line here. Dodge the second cosmic bullet.
Listen, we can always get the chair. It's fine.
Well, listen, luckily we don't have clones. We don't have clones, but we do have something close.
Sure. We have the alternate timeline versions, so. But yeah, eventually you'll see like people are starting to kind of like return back from patrol, as you will very quickly notice that Hannah and Amber are the last ones coming back. I'm not sure if there's anything else you want to do around the house while you wait as people are starting to like file in.
We have a nuclear weapon to dance around right now.
Now listen. Now, luckily, Cassandra doesn't know anything about the newest member of the Dog Tower, but listen, in Cassandra's mind, she remembers, if you're not a wizard, which Calliope doesn't seem to be a wizard, you only end up in the Dog Tower if you're doing pretty bad.
Yeah, like Karina's not gonna talk with Damien. She seems very annoyed at this. In fact, she's gonna go outside and hang out with Captain Troy and the new girl. They will be playing basketball together.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, Cassandra will go to interact with Calliope, because yeah, it's like, listen, I can only assume your life's been not great up to this point if you're being sent here.
Listen, I believe we'll ask Karina probably. I get to maybe ask her who she is. As long as you guys get to know her, but
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can catch her before she heads outside if you want to have a private conversation with her.
Mm.
And she'll kind of like chuckle and be like, honestly, I think I'm like the oldest, maybe second oldest. I think I precede her by 1 day. I'm like the oldest member of the Alaric orphanage.
are you are you like this? If you're the second oldest,
No, I think I'm older than her. And I'm actually like, I was killed, so I think I also take priority on that.
so she'll like circle at the dark humor was getting the Alaric orphanage trauma tier list aside. So, how old are you?
Well, I was in my 20s, but I don't think I'm aging, so that matters.
I'm talking about chronological age.
So I was trying to dodge the cosmic Mac bull. Second.
Open up that fucking calendar, big boy.
You failed the dodge roll, Graham.
I'm deliberately trying to avoid telling how exactly how old she is, only implying it. But like, how old are you, like, number wise? Well, you know, I died, so I stopped aging. Yeah, but like, assuming you were still aging, how old would you have been, exact number wise?
I will remember this. Gonna fucking shoot you my first occasion.
This is on. Listen. It's not quite as bad as no, you shouldn't tell Kovacs about this. I'm gonna tell Kovacs about this. No, don't. Okay, but what if I do though? No, don't. But I really want to though. No, don't. Okay.
Listen,
but game end.
I do have all the fucking things mapped out chronologically just for these occasions. I shall say, well, 35 actually. This year I'll be 35. Been at this for 7 years, give or.
I see. The better than I see.
Like I said, literally, I think the first. Of the orphanage part, definitely the first.
And she does look in her 20s at least.
Yes.
Well, as everybody say, well, at least you got past the legally buying alcohol stage. Me and my sisters, I think we are still a few years to catch up before we get to that.
She'll laugh. Like, that sounds like an American problem. I've never had that issue.
Where did you grow up? I'm guessing somewhere Eastern Europe, but from the name, but
well, grew up in Siberia. My family deported there by the Soviets.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
As a matter, they think I'm dead now, so pointless. Well, it wouldn't be a lie. I technically did die. I just came back.
Alright, yeah, the Alaric orphanage. It's a it's not many happy stories to get here.
Well, at least you are here. Others who didn't even make it. Fucking forget it was literally my first job.
What happened?
Sent to escort a child that was affected by one of the rifts.
You don't have to continue. I can tell how the story ended.
Gone down. Twice, I was told. Alaric rewound time and still fucking got. That's why, listen, I understand that shit's been tough for you. But, I'll be honest, shit's tough for kind of everyone.
No, I can imagine. Listen, I can understand that. Listen, as horrible as it was for us, listen, losing our parents so kind of fucked up and horrible. But yeah, as you said, it's just tough for everybody, and it's a brutal world out there.
Be honest with me, you've known him, you knew him back when he was much younger. May not be the most perceptive person. Fuck you think he's gonna do about this?
I think right now he's just usually.
Fucking honest with me.
Well, I think his his initial strategy was to
I know his initial fucking strategy. I'm asking, what do you think he's gonna do now?
Well, I think we definitely talked him into at least dealing with it. We're gonna sit you all three down at the table, and you're gonna at least talk about it.
Good. So you can give me a detect roll. That's gonna like.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, because actually, I'll
back
definitely
to
give you the text.
Yeah, she's gonna go back to the kitchen to grab actually a bottle of alcohol. Like you can tell Emily, like she knows, like she's not being, like she knows Damien's like, well, listen, surely he's gonna have some mixed feelings now that she's actually back from the dead. Like this is fucked. And there's a part of her that she is genuinely afraid he's just gonna like go back to Hannah and just gonna dump her right. So there is it's a fucked situation all around.
Yeah, as you'll like say, oh god, yeah. Listen, she kind of figured it. Listen, I already figured that without even the text roll, that was like the implication of the question here.
But I'll say this with the higher success, like she's not like mad about it. Like she's like, yeah, it's probably gonna be fine if it's his right, and like she's just preparing herself mentally from if that's gonna happen. Damn, no, she'll grab a bottle of alcohol and just head outside.
It's actually before that. Emily will say like one last thing. Actually, what do I fucking say? This I think, yeah, this is a horrible situation.
You're not gonna say anything and let her go to drink alone.
No, I think that's definitely an unwise idea. I think she'll follow slightly. Listen, I know I only met you a bit ago, but I can't imagine a horrible situation is for everybody involved. But
She kind of like stops, looks at it and says, seriously? Fine, I
just making sure. It's fine.
don't need a fucking babysitter.
Alright then.
I'm just waiting for Damien to find his fucking spine and deal with the situation.
Sure not then. Sure.
turn around and I'll go and get myself a drink. Right back in like.
Listen, sorry, unfortunately, Karina, you are in the Dark Towers over now, which means I will fucking character develop you. This is not an optional thing.
This is not an opt-out experience.
And unlike some people, I'm not so easily dissuaded.
There's a time for
Unfortunately, I do not give a shit about the Tower of Magic anymore. This is my new objective.
I'm sorry, Joe. We're not pulling into you. This kind of happened to you.
I know, I was joking.
Sadly, you cannot avoid this.
I did push you when you were already caught in the black holes of Event Horizon. I did comedically, as you were already falling, reach over like the Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and just no, you fucking don't.
Look, I'm sure it'll be fine. Everyone here is adults that can talk about their feelings, right?
Listen, I am doing the funny joke right now of how the 16-year-old Cassandra is actually unironically just a much more mature and reasonable person than the however fucking old that Ash was in the fucking Sword game.
You know, it's too real. The kid is parenting everyone around them that's actually an adult.
The problem is, a lot of these people here are very traumatized, and Karina did not have the best upbringing. She was a normal kid up until like I think she was age 18, I think. So technically, I'm not sure when she turned, but your development got kind of arrested.
So you guys already know Karina from a previous game?
Yeah.
I was not in that game, but I know it happened pretty bad.
Yeah,
Well, of course, it's pretty bad.
She was a human experiment.
Until she dies, so she comes back with superpowers.
One of Alaric's first human experiments.
Wonderful.
Red did that, by the way. Red did that.
Huh? Sorry, what?
Listen, Alaric had to find out how to turn a scientist immortal. The regime does some things that are not nice.
For the greater good?
Yes.
Always. And you're a part of that regime now, Jill.
Yippee.
Don't worry. You might think it's bad now. It's gonna get so much worse.
Alright, I'm back.
Listen, Jill, you think you were getting rage baited about X-Men. There was an entire X-Men game that me and Mac were in, and every time Red and Grunt talk about things, we posted the Breaking Bad meme of Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
I was completely clueless in that game.
That's how I feel anytime people start talking about comic books in front of me.
That's because comic books are insane.
They are!
There's literally
I'm like worried about the shit that I write, and then people start talking about comic books, and I'm like, maybe I should be less self-conscious.
Listen, the X-Men game convinced me. I used to think Alan Moore's a bit pretentious, but no, he's right. This shit isn't art.
Sandra, you said you wanted to go outside and chat with the new girl.
Yes.
Yeah, no. As she kind of like throws the ball and it kind of like bounces off, and then like suddenly you see the ball mid-air, as it was kind of like bouncing off, just kind of goes back in to the hoop. And Troy says, "Damn, you literally are very you are a sore loser." And she's like, well, "I'm not a
Well-
loser right now, am I?"
Cassandra will, as she walks up. I don't think there's any rule that says you can't use telekinesis.
Troy
So-
will say,
Make the ball go in the hole.
"I suppose that's true. That just means you're lacking in the skill to actually do this yourself. Lying on crutches." What happens if somebody disables your telekinesis? Suddenly you will lack a tool that, instead of being a tool for you, it's a crutch. She like scoffs a bit at that.
He is, right? Theoretically, I can negate Riftborn abilities.
She kind of like, I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
I don't know. Abilities from Rifts, they're kind of weird. They're things that happen. They happen a lot here. People get fucking weird shit from them.
Cool, let's try it. As you can suddenly see this massive trident manifest in her hands.
All right, that's a new thing. But listen, that's piece of listen. How hard can it be? Listen, it's gonna be a piece of cake.
Yes, you did get the adrenaline to spend it, as she will kind of like, you just see this massive arc of lightning that's gonna hit your face. And you can use counter spells. Stop that from happening.
Yes.
As the moment it hits you, you just are able to like, there's no impact. It just kind of gets dissipated.
Sandra's gonna say, "Okay, whoa! I thought you were gonna aim at the ground.
Well, I mean,
Thank God that worked."
just kind of look at me like, I mean, you said it, you can do it. I didn't realize you were testing that shit. Troy is like fucking like livid. He's like,
I was testing a hypothesis.
uh-huh. So like looks at Troy and be like, well, you said you could disable them. I can fucking disable them. Troy's like, you realize you're picking a fight with, I'm just a guy. She's like, sounds like a you problem, not me. She'll take a deep breath, say, well, even with the cheating, you're still technically. She's like, that's because I let you talk me into this like one time, and you're ahead by 1 point.
I mean, winning by 1 is still winning.
She's furious at this. Like, fine, but I'm always using my powers. Troy will take the ball and throws like another 2-pointer. She like kind of steps back to also aim for a 2-pointer, and problem is when she flings the ball, and of course it like misses, and she like tries to redirect it with telekinesis. The fucking ball just like slams so hard into the panel that the panel slightly bends as the ball just kind of flies in a different direction. She just kind of like has a very kind of like angry groan. He'll try to say, "You know the rule? You miss, you go after the ball." Turns around, it pumps after it. So kind of look at you. You know, this reminds me of base camp.
Oh yeah.
I used to have one of the guys. He was a very big sore loser. One kind of just made fun of him.
Yeah, I can see that. To be honest, I don't know how much things have changed. I know people. I remember Alark mentioned, talked about us helping people recover, integrate. Can you been able to find out what his story is?
Well, I haven't really asked any personal questions. I thought establishing a baseline and some discipline might be good. I'll let Amber deal with the more personal stuff. But I've happens now and then, at least back home, and children abandoned by their parents and fatherless homes. We've seen that. It was more often than before I was alive, but we had a lot of strict rules around parenting. Just as leaves like certain holes in one's upbringing, where frustration, anger, and plenty of other issues tend to fester. While I trust Amber to be able to handle her emotions, I think she also needs a bit of a firm hand. Someone to also let her take her mind off the heavy shit she's been through.
I mean, yeah. There's a time for I'm not really sure what the right word for it is. Fuck. Listen, it's time for talking about Sean. There's a time for recovering for it, and they're not always necessarily the same thing.
I'll nod. He has a competitive spirit, so I am trying to engage on that level. That's something I can understand. Suddenly see like the ball being flung at him as he like catches it and like takes a step back. Okay. Does a little bit of a trick where he just kind of flings it backwards as it hits the hoop again. She'll kind of grab it and try again without using her powers this time. Not sure if you're gonna bring anything up with her.
Yeah, listen, Cassandra's gonna say, yeah, Cassandra is going to, as they're playing, Cassandra will say to her, I can't remember how I introduced myself last time. What was on my mind? Cassandra, by the way.
She'll kind of like, she doesn't like stop from like throwing the ball, but she'll just say, Calliope.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Listen, that looks like a landmine, but luckily I know the quickest way to defuse a landmine is to make it explode.
Jump on it.
She'll ask so, what's your story if you feel like sharing it?
She kind of like stops. Stares you dead in the eye. fuck does that mean?
She'll say, Cassandra will say, regular people don't usually end up here, and it sounds like everyone who's been affected by stuff has a story.
He'll turn to Troy. So fucking weird. Continues throwing hoops. Troy will say, remember that conversation we had about etiquette and politeness? That's, yeah, the one I don't give a shit about. He'll she like throws in the balls, kind of like goes off, and he'll kind of catch it midair. Well, lesson number 2. Talk to her for at least 10 minutes. Else, no more basketball. She'll kind of like look at him and be like, "Hey, give a shit." Not that much, but is it that much effort to talk with someone? Surely your mind can handle such things. Like, fuck off. Turn to you, very annoyed, and be like, so what the fuck do you want from me?
I'd like to know more than just your name.
Why? Why do you care?
Cassandra will say, as Cassandra will say, because I like to get to know people, I like to help people. I don't know if you need help.
Oh my god, you're one of
That's
those.
not-
No, I don't need help. Fuck off. Everyone keeps insisting.
So why are you here then?
Because that fucking Alaric guy asked me.
I suppose, but what are you hoping for?
To kind of shrug. Hoping to not get hunted down. You don't look that tough, so I don't think you can help him with that problem.
No, but no, the Dark Tower can help with that. But so who hunted down by who? I'm gonna be honest. I got sent to another universe for 6 years. For me, it was only 2.5 days. This is currently day 2 of being back. So if I'm asking questions that seem obvious, it's because I genuinely do not know.
Well, I'm how old did you say I was, Troy? We'll say best estimates around 3 months. Turn to you. I'm 3 months old. I'm new at everything, so I don't know what the fuck is new and old for you. Hunted by who? My siblings. Why? Because they don't like the fact that I killed some of them. Apparently, it's a big issue that I fucking broke free. I don't know why that's such a fucking big issue for them, but God, everyone here seems such a fucking crybaby.
To Cassandra's smile, it does come with caring about others.
Sounds fucking lame.
Yeah, it does suck sometimes. They helped me a lot. I like to feel like I helped people. They helped me back, and Now I lost everything. 6 years gone, parents dead, hometown destroyed, but my friends are still here and they're going to help me rebuild my life. And, won't lie, I'm not exactly starting from complete zero, but it is as close to zero as you can get without losing everything.
It was good for you? Are we like fucking... Want my like... I don't need anyone's fucking help. Certainly... I'm not sure what the fuck you're helping me with.
Cassandra will shrug. Venting that stuff helps a lot. And even if you don't stick around, wherever you go, I'd still like you to be able to adapt, live in society.
Yeah, society can go fuck itself. As for venting, I have nothing to vent about. Is that
Didn't you
gonna
just mention
fucking...
siblings? Didn't you just mention siblings trying to kill you? You sounded pretty mad about that.
I'm not mad. It's just that, I mean, they are trying to kill me. That's a fucking fact. I just don't understand why they're so fucking obsessed about me. Though from the sounds of it, I'm like the only one who actually fucking broke away from the colony.
I think that might be why.
On a shrug. Say, well, your Alaric guy, he told me he can help me get stronger. I'm gonna wait for him to actually deliver on that, but if he doesn't, I'm just gonna probably leave this place. Fucking hate that fucking here is so fucking unbearable.
She'll nod. I don't think it's that bad, but I grew up here.
First thing I saw when I hit the surface was the massive fucking ice mountains.
Well, any idea what that was?
I don't fucking know. People said something about north. North of what? I don't know. I don't know your world's fucking maps and shit.
Oh. And you'll say, I can probably find you a map. If you do decide to fuck off and go off on your own, it might be a good idea to have some idea of where you might be going.
Kind of shrug. Just need to find a body of water and I'll ask the fucking fish. They seem to know a lot.
I mean, they can tell you about the coasts. Can they? She'll look around. I don't think there's a lot of fish here.
Well, I'm gonna beat people up until somebody gives me directions when I need them.
Is that a long-term viable solution?
That worked for me up until now.
Sandra's just gonna say, I'm not really sure that's gonna work out.
Oh, I'm not forcing you to do it my way. And you don't force me to do it your way. How about that? Both happy. You can keep your words of wisdom for yourself. Grab the basketball again and start throwing.
No one's ever called me wise before, thank you.
Well, you're not the first person who tried to fucking talk to me about fucking peace and cooperation and bullshit.
It's wonderful. I should warn you, I am very stubborn. This will happen again.
And if you start annoying me, I'll just kill you.
I don't think that's... Well, first of all, I'd rather you didn't do that. That would be bad for me. But
You
also, I think that
fucking annoy me.
that'd be really bad for you, too.
Not really. To my understanding, they need me alive, so...
Scanji will say, and they need you alive. I'd rather you also be free and happy, but
I am
that's
very
me personally.
I am very happy. I would be even happier if I wasn't fucking bothered by every fucking wannabe goody two-shoes explaining to me how I should learn to be nicer. As if niceness has ever fixed anything. Well, a bunch of fucking hypocrites.
Cassandra's gonna say. Cassandra's gonna say, I don't think I've done anything hypocritical yet.
Well,
Then again,
maybe not
advantage
you,
of
but
skipping 6 years.
I'll say maybe not you, but the people you're working with. It was the fucking niceness that solved the fucking my people's attack. It was fucking guns and weird fucking whatever the fuck you people do.
Do you think wanting the world to be a better place means you gotta lay down and die every time someone shows up?
No, but if you want to make a world a better place, you make it like you want it to. Oh, I suppose there's no making the world a better place, making your part of it better.
Maybe I'm still just too young. I'm only 16. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but my understanding, you people grew up with a fucking silver spoon in your mouth, so...
Yeah, I won't dispute that. A lot of people had it a lot worse than me. So, I mean, listen, 10 minutes is up. I think you're, 5 points down?
So it's gonna like not respond, look very angry at that. As Troy will say, perseverance is the key to everything, and I think she is eventually learn to beat me. Only if you control your emotions, Calliope. She like flings the ball at him and he kind of catches it and scores like another point.
6.
Ah, fuck off, both of you. But listen, eventually Hannah will return. Conversation has to happen, and you both of you did say you were gonna be there.
Are you sure we can't stay on the basketball for like another couple?
No.
I don't think so.
No, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm looking at the time. It's 8:45. Game ends at 9 o'clock. Grunt's got you for 25 minutes. 25 minutes of playtime.
Listen, Hannah, while you arrive with Amber, I think Damien and your two siblings are gonna meet you out front. So this is a discussion that's gonna be separated from the rest of the people inside, as Amber will notice this as well and say, "This is for you. Luck."
Thanks.
Head inside and leave the four of you alone in the front yard. Damien's gonna look a bit awkward before he'll... Unless you want to say something first.
No, I feel like Hannah's still a little bit in denial of the fact that her sisters are here, that this won't be the awkward conversation.
Damien will say, I think we need to talk about things. Our situation's quite messed up for you.
Oh, no, we don't have to. In fact, like I'd rather not right now. So
I think you should.
I don't think this is the type of conversation that gets better the longer it's put off.
So this is the type of conversation that I should have in front of my sisters instead.
As Cassandra will say, if you don't want me here, I can go.
I guess that depends.
We came here to support and make sure the conversation is not too awkward. If you want, we can go to the side. But
I'm here to ensure that if I'm here to give comfort. It's not going to be an easy conversation.
Hannah just sighs, but
Okay.
she'll look at. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Hannah's gonna sigh and say, "Actually, I'd rather not have you guys here. If no offense."
Well, I can understand that. So, if you want to talk afterwards, you can find me in the living room.
Yeah, thanks.
we're always here for you. As Emily will also take her leash.
Yeah, the two of them will leave as Damien will wait a bit for them to go inside and look back at you. So, be as direct as I can to like make this short for you. How are you feeling about like everything?
Loaded question. How am I feeling about all of this? Not great. I don't know what I'm feeling.
Neither am I, and I think that's the main issue.
What do you mean by that?
Thought you were dead. I didn't. I made you come back.
I know that's why I trying not to, blame you for thinking that I'm dead and, moving on and everything. It's just still very new for me.
Okay, but what do you want to do going forward?
I think Hannah genuinely does look like kind of shocked that he's asking that. Like, what do you mean? What do I want to do going forward? You said that you're in a relationship, so I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't want to make it weird as much as possible.
He'll kind of nod and say that. Care about that. Just want to know what you want, right?
I have no idea. I haven't even caught up with what is happening now, let alone what's going to happen in the future. I don't want to leave and avoid everything, if that's what you mean.
He'll kind of like shake his head and say, telling me what you don't want to do, but you don't tell me what you want to do.
Because I don't know.
Kind of nod. Listen, so then that's your choice to have time to process these things. I'll try to make the whole thing as easy as can be for you.
I'm still grieving.
I know. Just that, well, probably in a day or two, whenever the collector decides to reach out. The last time we see each other for a long period of time, I don't quite busy. But no, like again, I understand you're going through a lot.
What are you hoping to get out of this conversation?
Nothing. I just wanted to know where your mind is at.
I'm confused. I'm sad. I'm trying to be respectful and not make it any weirder than it already is.
Well, not.
I don't know if you feel like you're looking at like a ghost right now or something, but
Not at all. I'm quite happy to see you again.
sorry that I was gone for so long.
Not your fault. You are more or less the victim here. Everything.
Hannah just kind of shrugs. I guess so, yeah. But need to click away from chat. I guess this conversation isn't as hard as I thought it would be. I'm sorry for trying to avoid it. I mean, it's not fun.
I'll kind of give you a slow nod.
Are you really going to accept that contract with the collector?
No, I'm gonna get a better one. But refusing everything is... can't afford that.
Have you talked to your girlfriend about that?
Usually talk about work that much.
But I mean, if you're going to be gone for a long period of time, doesn't that...
We're
Like-
both... Well, we were field agents for a bit there. One of the most active ones. Fights all sorts of nonsense. I think that she said to me when we got together was that every mission might be her last, so the relationship, not the most conventional one, I suppose.
I mean, still, you said you've been together for 2 years now?
Still not. I do get breaks every now.
Breaks, as in, like, time away?
Still not. Well, as in time I can spend working in New York or here, and we can also hang out. It's not I suppose it's not the easiest of lives, but someone has to do this.
I mean, does anyone here have an easy life?
I suppose not. Although I am sometimes a bit jealous of Emilia and Caleb.
Why's that?
Must be nice getting deployed together all the time.
They do seem to be pretty close now.
Like I said, someone needs to diplomacy? I think I call it diplomacy.
And you don't have anyone helping you out?
Oh no, there are, but someone has to actually go and travel, and not that many people with multiversal travel ability, and I have no way to actually test for that other than risk the person dying in the process.
Yeah. I guess we found out by accident, huh?
I think somebody took a big fucking gamble. This is one of the things I'm trying to obtain from the collector. First thing. The device that lets us actually test for this.
Is there one?
Still not. There are many advanced technologies we have no access to, and would take many decades to develop. That's why I'm saying we need her help. It's not talking about us, I'm talking about the whole planet. She is a powerful, dangerous individual. But if we play the cards right, she could be a very useful ally.
I'm guessing you would know better than me. I've never been very good at cards. I taught someone to play poker once, and they proceeded to beat me every single time.
Imagine playing poker with a bunch of people that can kill you with a glance, and well, you can't lose because then you'll die. You can't win too hard because then they'll just get mad and kill you anyways. We're in a precarious position. And, well, I don't think that will change anytime soon. And if I play my friend's a Time Lord card, and nobody will ever talk to me ever again. I do have to kind of just dance around the subject.
Why bother offering up a relationship with Alaric the Collector then? Wouldn't that hurt in the long run?
The Collector is so fucking big scope. There's records about this being going back thousands of years. The stories about her schemes and certain records I've read. God. Which caused the collapse of empires through like backdoor dealings and saboteurs and God knows what else. She has been labeled as a multiversal threat.
And you're offering yourself up to help her.
I am, well, kind of like shrug, but I feel like this is an opportunity we let pass us. The fucking Simon knocking at our door, but we still have the problem with the fish people. Can't find their main colony. They're all over the earth. They've been attacking coastal villages and settlements for decades now. They've been getting increasingly dangerous, and more recently, due to some, let's call them mistakes, they've gained the ability to manifest magical tridents and shoot lightning and boulders around with their mind. And they are more or less unkillable unless you decapitate them. They will only grow stronger.
Sounds pretty bad. I guess it's pretty selfish of me to ask to not take the deal then.
Listen, still a vote. Talk to people. I'm not gonna stop you from making a case. But you know what my vote will be. I'm not really budging from that. Some of the others though, feel free to talk to them.
I don't exactly have a great track record with changing people's minds.
Kind of like chuckle a bit. Luckily, everyone's a bit more mature now, and high school egos have become more refined.
Yeah, about that. I guess I still have a lot of catching up to do in that department.
I suppose plenty of time for that. There's nothing else you want to say?
I guess not right now, no.
Yeah, he's gonna like walk you into that